will always see difference, but it's our determination to show everyone that we are just the same.
We strive, we drive, we come alive, just the same. We chase, we challenge, we champion, just the same. We face fear, we have hope, we bring joy, just the same.
Because the human spirit that binds us.
The human spirit that finds us.
That human spirit is woven into all of us. When we stand here together, when we stand here as one.
My name is Mariam. Over the next week, the UAE are proud to be hosting the Special Olympics World Games 2019. We, the determined ones, have inspired the ideas behind tonight's show. We hope you enjoy it.
مثل الأداء الذي شاهدناه الآن عالما موحدا، حيث شكل الفرد المدارس الجميع أنحاء الإمارات العربية المتحدة الهوية المحلية الألعاب الخاص مستوحاة من نشر الخاص، والشيء لهذا النشر تقارب بين الدول والمجتمعات والأشخاص.
نعتقد أن الاجتماع العديد من الأشخاص مختلفين يجلب الأمل والفرحة يمكننا من خلق شيئا جديدا وجميلا.
سعيدنا الاحتفال معكم ليلى.
Over the last 3 days, each emirate of the UAE has hosted athletes from around the world in the preparations for the games. And now, it is time to meet them. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from around the world the athletes of the Special Olympics World Games Abu Dhabi 2019.
السيدات والسادة، لنرحب الآن بمنسق الأغاني العالمي بول أوكنفولد لإحياء فقرة استقبال المتنافسين في الملعب.
Ladies and gentlemen, to play our athletes into the stadium, please welcome the legendary DJ Paul Oakenfold.
اليونان،
Republic of Congo.
جمهورية الكونغو الديمقراطية. جزر فارو.
Thank you all so much for helping us to create the opening ceremony for the Special Olympics. The whole point of this project and this creation is for you guys to come up with the ideas that lead to the opening ceremony. It's about the message that you want to send to the world about people of determination and about your potential, your progress. Anything you want to produce today, we are going to take those ideas and create the opening ceremony of the Special Olympics.
Are we ready to start painting the world?
Yeah! We could create something new.
It's supposed to be a Special Olympics, so we're supposed to have the chance to be there.
to say the words to introduce the people.
What do you need for your dreams to come true?
Be a singer and a determinational speaker. And I want to change lives all over the world.
We are doing our best to involve new ideas, some unique traits, and something that will add spark into the opening ceremony before the main events will advance.
There's so many opportunities. Never ever give up on your dream. You just work as hard as you can, you'll get there someday.
We want to show the whole world to accept who we are, and that's all.
It's hard to describe in words, but I can say just one thing. Unbelievable.
السيدات والسادة الكرام، الرجاء الوقوف للنشيد الوطني لدولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the United Arab Emirates.
Athletes, welcome to Abu Dhabi. My name is Rebecca. We are very excited to meet you all.
السلام عليكم، أنا اسمي عبد الرحمن.
This next performance is inspired by our stories from our Special Olympic athletes and from people of determination all over the world. We tell the story of how being treated as equal allows us to break out from ourselves, to come out of the darkness and into the light.
بالمثل تعطينا الرياضة هذه الفرصة، يمكننا أن نتألق من خلال المنافسات الرياضية.
Next you will see athletes from around the world and our world-class dancers. They will show how one action can inspire another and another, because we believe that when people believe in us, it changes the world.
السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي راشد.
The UAE is a place where anyone from anywhere can make a home, and we are so proud to welcome you to Abu Dhabi, your home, for the next week.
كان الأب المؤسس المغفور له الشيخ زايد بن سلطان النهيان يسمع جميع الناس، وقد كان محمل الشيخ زايد أن يعامل الجميع باحترام.
Like the Special Olympics, the story of Sheikh Zayed shows how our differences can bring us closer. A lady who had very similar values was Eunice Kennedy Shriver. She started the Special Olympics over 50 years ago with a summer sports camp in her garden.
الآن هناك الملايين مثلنا والذين تحسنت حياتهم بفضل الأولمبياد الخاص. معنا الليلة ضيف مميز جدا.
Please welcome to the stage Timothy Shriver.
His Highness Mohammed bin Zayed, in a world of tension and division, you are a ripple of compassion, a wave of compassion, and the entire world of Special Olympics. 200 million people with intellectual differences, 200 nations assembled here. We send to you our thanks, not just for creating this event of tolerance, but to creating a year of tolerance, and I dare say to sending a message to the entire world that now is the time for tolerance. Your Highness, we thank you. The sacred words are written. Samach lekai tosama. Compassion creates compassion. It is in a great tradition that His Excellency Mohammed Al-Junaidi and the officials and volunteers and healthcare leaders and educators and young leaders and coaches have all been assembled in this miracle team in the United Arab Emirates. We thank you, Your Excellency. This is your miracle. Now, athletes, each one of you, do you know all this is for you? Can you believe it? But guess what? To the rest of the world, the athletes have something for you too. In this, the 50th year of the Special Olympics movement, the athletes are here to say that they are the prophets of tolerance, the prophets of compassion, the prophets of a whole new world, where everybody's gift counts, where everybody belongs, where everybody contributes, and where everybody is on the playing field of life. Athletes, you've earned it. You've made it your own. You've brought yourselves here with enormous strength, and all we can do is stand in admiration of your contributions and your gifts. And I want you just for a moment to capture this moment. Think of all those who are not here. Think of your grandparents and your ancestors. Think of the person who looked in your eye, athlete, and convinced you that you were more beautiful than you could possibly imagine. Think of, I think they're all here. I think the founders of this great nation are here. I think my mother is here. I think she dreamed to be able to see you shining, rising, being your best self in front of the world. And she could only be proud together with all those. I think they're telling you, you have won the most important race already. Yes, you will compete. And yes, you will prove yourselves. And yes, you will take home medals. But please know that by your open hearts and freedom, you have already changed the tide of history. And by your competitive spirit, you have already changed the face of sport. And by marshaling the energies of love and sharing them with us all, you have already won the gold medals. Congratulations, athletes, and thank you, United Arab Emirates. It is now my honor to introduce Safia Al-Mansouri.
Over the past 50 years, the UAE has grown beyond all expectations, just like the Special Olympics. And like the Special Olympics, our country has great ambitions for the future. Although I was originally inspired to be involved with the Special Olympics by my younger brother, I have stayed involved because of all the amazing people I have been able to meet along the way. Special Olympic athletes are personally some of my role models, and I honestly believe that they can be an example to all of us. From them, we can learn how to see others without judgment, how to persevere and change perceptions, how to surpass and move beyond the expectations that society has set for us. We, the next generation of Emiratis, say it is our privilege to host you here. It is our privilege to learn from you. Now please let me introduce محمد الدبال.
السلام عليكم ومساكم الله بالخير. Good evening. Hola. Bonsoir. Buonasera. Kalispara. Dobry večer. What a great moment and a great place in this arena. Almost all members of United Nations sovereign state are represented here. There are over 190 spoken languages and countries tonight here in Abu Dhabi for this event. The world is here in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE and the land of peace and tolerance, the land of opportunity and giving, the land of love and prosperity, land of the beloved Sheikh Zayed. May his soul rest in heaven. Tonight would be one of Sheikh Zayed's proudest moments. His philanthropic values have created a legacy for the United Arab Emirates on the world stage around the globe. Thanks to their highnesses, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed, Sheikh محمد bin Rashid, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed for this noble cause. For giving the athletes an opportunity to show us, to view the world with joy, love, endurance, and determination. As a father of a champion with Down syndrome, I am proud of my son, Saif. We found, thank you. We found that an early intervention program is necessary in the child's development. And through sports, he has improved his skills in life. What you will see tonight are athletes with a strong will, capabilities, potentials, courage, and determination to achieve. They will inspire the world during these games. Countries, you have prepared the champions, Special Olympics. You have taken them to the world. We as a family, mothers and fathers, including nearly 6,000 parents who have traveled here from the Games, we sincerely appreciate Mr. Timothy Shriver, his mother, the founder, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, God bless her soul, and the Special Olympic team in Abu Dhabi led by His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Al-Junaibi, working for this glorious occasion and noble cause. History is in the making tonight. Tonight, a new standard had been established. Thank you to the Special Olympic team in Abu Dhabi. Such events encourage us as the families and athletes to become heroes, victors, stars, and winners. We wish you all the best in Abu Dhabi 2019 Games, which will be the most memorable event ever. Please now meet Mr. Hasib Abbasi.
Good evening, Abu Dhabi. My name is Asif Abasi. And now, my colleagues help me to become better at my role as Sergeant Shriver International Global Messenger. And I help them too. I do my best, and that means helping others to do their best. By your presence, you send a message to every village, every city, and every nation. A message of hope, a message of victory. Athletes, you are the true champions, and we all are proud of you. Please now help me welcome my new friend, one of the makers behind tonight's ceremony, Sheikh Al-Qasimi. Thank you.
We made this ceremony. We made the new fans along the way. You came all over the world. If everyone have a friend, the world will be a better place. So reach out, stand up, and stand up with our rights. Now, my honor to introduce Shama Al-Maziri, the UAE Minister of Youth Affairs.
صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن زايد آل نهيان ولي عهد أبوظبي، نائب القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة، أصحاب الفخامة رؤساء الدول الصديقة، أصحاب السمو المعالي والحضور الكريم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أود أن أستأذنكم بالتحدث باللغة الإنجليزية لتصل كلمتنا لقلوب المستمعين من حول العالم ولضيوفنا الكرام. Good evening and welcome to Abu Dhabi. My words can't express the strength of my heartbeat as I look at everyone here to celebrate the world's greatest champions. It is magic to see something so close to our hearts, to see the hard work at Special Olympics UAE come to life today. In 850 days since being awarded the World Games, 21,644 volunteers, 305 tireless teammates, 91 sponsors crossed their finish line so that now and today we have 6,943 of the world's most determined athletes spending the next 7 days to cross their finish lines. The UAE's partnership with Special Olympics is a global expression of our commitment to ensuring that we are one of the world's most tolerant, inclusive, and will-powered nation. Both on and off the field, the Special Olympics offers the world a blueprint of making inclusion more than an idea, but an experience, of making hearts wide open, not a clenched fist. We are often taught that our hearts are the size of a fist. While that's anatomically accurate, a clenched fist represents a closed door, a contracted muscle. It's exclusive. It contains only what it can hold, and it excludes whatever's outside of it. But I believe the size of our hearts are actually much larger, much more expansive. Our hearts are the size of an outstretched hand. It is an open door, inclusive, able to hold more than what is visible. Our hearts are big enough to hold everyone. Our nation was built on the idea of an outstretched hand, the idea of an open heart. The UAE's success as a will-powered nation and a determined nation did not happen without leadership that maintained open minds and open hearts. Our founding father, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, and his treasured wife, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mbarak, authored a beautiful story of creation and inclusion that brought disparate desert groups together to what is today a nation thriving in its unique and unified diversity. What I see in our leadership, past and present, is a heart extended wide for a warm embrace to everyone. 3 generations of special leaders sit with us tonight, and they epitomize open-hearted and inclusive leadership. They teach us to see with the eye of the heart. The mother of our nation, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mbarak, nurtured our infant nation by translating values of diversity, tolerance, hope, and family into action. Her spirit that shines so very bright as our nation's North Star. As mothers in the stadium know, and I now know as a mother to my 8-day-old son, loving your children is like having half of your heart in someone else's body. But Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mbarak has told us that this kind of love and investment is not only what you should extend to those biologically related to you. It is a kind of love that we must extend to others, to everyone around us, in our schools, in our communities, in our nations, and our regions. We must have leaders that see with the eyes of the heart. Today, her son, His Highness Sheikh محمد bin Zayed Al Nahyan, steers this instinct in our nation so well. A father, a moral leader, he understands that we must foster a humanitarian heart in the MENA region and around the world. His Highness models our national values and leads with an earnest spirit and a heart like a hand extended to hug everyone. And he makes that practice policy. That's true inclusion. His daughter, Her Highness Sheikha Maryam bint Muhammad bin Zayed, is the honorary chair of Special Olympics UAE. She's the driving force behind our preparation for the World Games. She too embodies open-hearted leadership. These 3 leaders represent a very special connection to what the UAE feels with the Special Olympics. Leaders who don't give up in building a will-powered and determined nation. And today we're gathered here to celebrate people and athletes who never give up, who lead with their whole hearts. Being a public servant and serving youth and being in Special Olympics, and now as a new mother, I'm coming to understand that more and more, what is important in life is invisible to the eyes. Like love, heart, courage, determination, passion, and potential. Those are the true measures of human value. They're invisible, they're hard to see, and they're often understated because they're hard to measure. But those values underwrite the substance of our lives. Through Special Olympics, the world is making the invisible seen. And I believe that by making the invisible visible, we can lead with more tolerance and more empathy and unity than ever before. Our business is it must be the business of making the invisible visible. And what do we mean by making the invisible visible? We mean that we need to break down its elements. Let's go back to chemistry. If we look at the periodic table, or in Arabic, الجدول الدوري, the periodic table is the system that chemists use for arranging all chemical elements. Chemical elements are the substances that make up all the matter in their most basic form. The element nickel is in the Emirati coins in your pocket. The element neon is in the colored lights around the stage. Sulfur and nitrogen are the elements in the jets that flew overhead in the opening. And recently, an engineer said, I want to make chemistry come to life. I want to make the invisible visible. He made the theoretical tangible by showing us. The element argon, for example, is used in light bulbs. It's how we see. The element antimony is used in car batteries. It's how we move. The element oxygen is invisible but vital. It's how and what we breathe. Just like chemistry, when we look at human beings, we don't see all of our elements at glance. We're made of things that are invisible and unknown. We're made of heart, of courage, of potential, of determination. Turn for a moment and look at the people around you. Turn left and right. You'll see their clothes. You'll see their shoes. You'll see their face, their physical appearance. That tells you only a fraction about them. Unless you already know them, can you see their heart? Can you see their courage? Can you see their determination? Can you see their potential? Can you see their passion and love for others? Can you see their resilience to win? It is invisible. You must have experiences with them to see people's elements. You know they're there because you also have them inside of you. You have these elements. And our athletes have potential, have passion. The elements of inclusion are all around us. Empathy, genuine care for others, seeing with the eyes of our hearts and the eyes of our mind. We simply need to make these invisible elements come to life, just like chemistry. The Special Olympics gives the world a remarkable experience in inclusion because it allows everyone to look for the invisible qualities of every human being. Like every element in the periodic table, every human matters and has a purpose in the unique elements that they bring to the world. You will feel, see, and experience the invisible qualities of our athletes in the next 7 days. We are in that moment in history where our world desperately needs inclusion to be a verb, not a value, to act, not to hesitate, to reach out, not to retreat, to create and celebrate the beauty of different abilities and different capabilities. For in celebrating beauty of different abilities of people, we celebrate progress and love and perseverance, and we are thus making the invisible visible. Can we light up the world with the United Arab Emirates chapter of inclusion? Let us be driven by having open hearts and keeping the people of determination's potential alive in our homes, in our workplaces, in our communities, and in our nations. Thank you very much. And now we will see a tribute to the founder of Special Olympics, Mrs. Eunice Kennedy Shriver.
It's an honor to host the Special Olympics in Abu Dhabi.
Since the announcement, we've been learning about how the Special Olympics began.
As a very special woman who started it, Eunice Shriver.
In ancient Rome, the gladiators went into the arena with these words on their lips: let me win. But if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt.
Eunice Shriver was a woman who wanted to change the world.
She saw that people with intellectual disabilities were being excluded, that their talents and gifts were being ignored.
So, she started a long life journey that became a global movement.
To empower people with intellectual disabilities.
You are the stars, and the world is watching you.
Eunice Kennedy Shriver is a pioneer who literally changed the way persons with intellectual disabilities are treated and viewed.
In 1962, she started a summer camp in her own backyard, Camp Shriver.
She invited people with intellectual disabilities to learn sports. Eunice Shriver was a competitor, an athlete, and that's what she wanted for everyone else.
She knew that sport could give people confidence and change lives.
By 1968, Eunice welcomed the world to join the movement. The first Special Olympics International Summer Games was held in Chicago. Over 50 years, the Special Olympics has spread around the world. Summer and Winter Games have been held across America, in Europe, and Asia.
The Special Olympics provide opportunities over nearly 6 million participants.
In over 190 countries through more than 100,000 competitions and events.
To the athletes gathered here, I say to you, look how far you've come.
In 2019, the global movement inspired by Eunice Shriver reaches a new milestone as the Special Olympics come to the Middle East for the first time in Abu Dhabi.
We are so proud to have the Special Olympics in our home for the next chapter of Eunice's legacy.
Eunice Shriver died on August 11, 2009, nearly 10 years ago.
We are very grateful to her. We remember her. We celebrate her.
We will carry her spirit with us, carry the torch forward, and continue her legacy.
Through the Abu Dhabi World Games, we will do her proud.
السادة أصحاب السمو والمعالي وضيوفنا الكرام، لنرحب معا بعلم الأولمبياد الخاص والذي سيحمله كل من
Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Special Olympics flag, carried by
فاطمة عمري متنافسة تنزانيا في الأولمبياد الخاص.
Special Olympic Tanzania athlete فاطمة عمري.
آمنة الكبيسي أول سائقة سباق إماراتية.
The UAE's first female racing driver آمنة الكبيسي.
فيصل الكتبي بطل المنتخب الوطني الإماراتي في الجوجيتسو.
Emirati National Jiu-Jitsu Champion فيصل الكتبي.
سرفان سيدوف متنافس أذربيجان في الأولمبياد الخاص.
Special Olympic Azerbaijan athlete سرفان سيدوف.
صالح عبيد أسطورة كرة القدم الإماراتية.
Emirati footballing legend صالح عبيد.
إليزابيث بلاسيوس لي متنافسة المكسيك في الأولمبياد الخاص.
Special Olympic Mexico athlete Elizabeth Palacios Lee.
زهرة لاري أول بطلة تزلج إماراتية.
Emirati National Ice Skating Champion زهرة لاري.
أنوتشيت هيران متنافس تايلاند في الأولمبياد الخاص.
Special Olympic Thailand athlete Anuchat Hiran.
وضيوفنا الكرام، نرحب الآن بممثلي المتنافسين في الأولمبياد الخاص والمدربين والمسؤولين الرسميين، وندعوهم إلى المنصة لأداء قسم الأولمبياد الخاص.
Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome representatives of the Special Olympics athletes, coaches and officials to the stage to recite the Special Olympic oaths. Representing the Special Olympics athletes,
يمثل متنافسي الأولمبياد الخاص محمد الظاهري وسعيد الراشدي.
Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt.
representing the Special Olympics coaches,
ممثلة المدربين في الأولمبياد الخاص حورية الطاهري.
In the name of all coaches and in the spirit of sportsmanship, I promise that we will act professionally, respect others, and ensure positive experience for all. I promise to provide quality sports and training opportunities in the safe environment for all athletes.
representing the Special Olympics officials,
ممثلة المسؤولين الرسميين للأولمبياد الخاص فيلومينا أوهار.
In the name of all judges and officials, I promise that we shall official in the Special Olympic Games with competing impartiality and respect and abide by the rules which govern them in the spheres of sportsmanship.
I'm Jay.
Assalamu alaikum, أنا باقر.
We are so happy to have you here in Abu Dhabi with us. We know many of you have travelled long distances to get here.
مثلكم تماما، كانت الشعلة الأولمبية أن تقطع مسافات طويلة جدا إلى الوصول إلى أبوظبي. التقت الشعلة من اليونان أينما عقدت أول دورة أولمبية، وتوجهت في جميع أنحاء الإمارات العربية المتحدة.
On its journey, the flame has spread the message of the Special Olympics, and now we reach its arrival in the stadium.
أصحاب السمو والمعالي وضيوفنا الكرام، نستقبل الآن في الملعب وصول شعلة الأمل.
Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stadium the Flame of Hope.
الحضور الكرام، الآن يشرفنا أن ندعو صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن زايد آل نهيان ولي عهد أبوظبي نائب القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة بدولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة للإعلان رسمياً عن افتتاح الألعاب العالمية للأولمبياد الخاص 2019.
And now, please welcome His Highness Sheikh محمد بن زايد آل نهيان, Crown Prince of Abuظbي and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, to declare the Special Olympic World Games Abuظbي officially open.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ضيوفنا الكرام، السيدات والسادة، جماهير هذه المنافسات العالمية، بالإنابة عن أخي وسيدي صاحب السمو الشيخ خليفة بن زايد، حفظها الله، نرحب بكم ونحييكم في دار زايد. بلدكم الثاني، وبكل فخر نتشرف باستضافة الأولمبيات الخاصة للألعاب العالمية. ونعتز بتواجدنا مع جميع أبطال الأولمبيات الرياضية من مختلف العالم. اليوم بتواجدكم وتفاعلكم نرسل رسالة إلى العالم إن لا مستحيل مع الإصرار والعزم. لا مستحيل مع الإصرار والعزم، فقط الإرادة تصنع الفرق يا عيالي. ونوجه تحية إلى جميع أصحاب الهمم لعزمهم وهمتهم للوصول إلى القمم، وأحيي اللاعبين المتواجدين في الملعب. أحييكم لشجاعتكم في تمثيل بلدانكم ولكونكم مصدر إلهام للجميع اليوم. أبنائي وبناتي، أنا سعيد بمتابعتكم وتشجيعكم، ولكن كل شعب الإمارات يشجعكم. أيها الحضور الكريم، مشاهدينا الكرام، نقرأ. نعلن رسمياً افتتاح الأولمبياد الخاص للألعاب العالمية في أبوظبي 2019.